Hello and welcome to A Brilliant Gamble. Are you at a crossroads? Are you asking yourself, is this it then? It's not that it's bad, it's just that it could be so much better. Well, for the last 2 decades, I've been working with people who want to make their lives better, who want to find a way to blend all the different aspects in a way that really works for them. They want to do a job that they love, but they don't want to make massive sacrifices in other areas of their life in order to do it. They want to have time for their life outside, for family and friends. And of course, they want to have time for themselves. Well, I've made a lot of changes in my own life as well, from working for a large company to running my own coaching business, from living in the middle of the city to living in the middle of the countryside, and most recently, from selling our house to going and traveling around Europe for 6 months with my daughter and our 2 dogs. And the reason that I keep tweaking my life is because I feel it's so important to really live, to feel like you're not making these massive sacrifices, that you get to do something that you feel has meaning, that makes a difference, but without selling your soul. And that your life is more than just your work and the compromises you have to make in order to do that work. And if you feel like that, then you're in the right place. On this program, you're going to work out how to make that happen for you. So, are you ready to take a brilliant gamble of your own? Do you want to shake things up a little bit? Maybe it's work for you. You want to do a job that really brings you a sense of meaning and purpose and fulfillment. Maybe you actually rather like the job that you have, but you want to work in a different way, flexibly or remotely. Maybe you want to start your own business or grow or pivot the business that you have. Maybe this is nothing to do with work for you. You actually want to have more time and space to invest in relationships, in your family and your friends. Perhaps you want to do more of the passion projects that have been on the sidelines for you over the years, some hobbies or some causes that are important to you, or develop some of your talents. Maybe as you stand at this crossroads, it's really about self-development for you. You want to grow your self-confidence. You want to become more comfortable with risk, or you want to get your ego out of the way so you can really connect with the wise self inside. Well, on A Brilliant Gamble online, you will be guided step by step at your own pace through videos and exercises that I've created for you, from turning this dream into a reality. You'll learn about needs and values. You'll learn about concepts like the hero's journey and flow versus float. You'll question assumptions and beliefs that are maybe keeping you stuck. You'll create a roadmap so you know the steps that you need to take to get from here to there. And maybe most importantly, you'll learn how to enjoy the journey, not just delay gratification until you've achieved the goal. So why do I call this a brilliant gamble? Well, because firstly, it is a brilliant realization. This realization that you can put all the pieces of your life together in whatever way is going to work for you. It's in your hands. But at the same time, this does feel like a gamble. It feels like a risk. The easiest, the most comfortable thing to do is to not mess with it, is to leave it as it is. And most people choose to tolerate a life that doesn't really work for them because they don't realize that there is another way. But in a year's time, you could still be struggling to balance all these different pieces. You could still feel slightly out of sync with your life. Or you could have created a life that is your unique recipe and that really works for you. So, shall we get started? What are you waiting for?